Hey all, welcome to this episode of It Pays to Be Polarizing. My name is John, I'm your host. Uh, One of the things I didn't mention was that sometimes I will not just give you something that's polarizing, I'll give you a story about my life, something that happened that you will not believe happened, but I will always back it up with proof, just so you know. In this one, I'm going to tell you about something that happened 12 years ago this coming February, so within a week or two now. I was working for a healthcare information software company. And on Fridays, there were a whole group of us that got together and we ordered Five Guys. It was called the Five Guys on Friday group. And it was a number of people. It was anywhere from 3 to 25 people, depending on the week, who felt like they were ordering. One of the programmers decided that a good thing to do would be put together a spreadsheet. So put together a spreadsheet that all went in. People went in, put the order in by a certain time in the morning. Then we ordered. Someone placed the order, someone go pick it up, and had to pay before you got there. So someone put a card down and just someone would go pick it up, and they all just collect the money that way. Venmo, however they did it, just get all the money straightened out. Never a question on that. So fast forward backwards to February 2013. It was a first Friday in February. It was a snowy day in New England, and it was a terribly snowy day. It was one of those. I think we got 14 or 16 inches of snow that day. But in New England, when it snows 14 to 16 inches, you go. It doesn't matter. You're going to work. You're going to do what you do. They tell you you can come in or you can stay home. Yeah, most likely to get out of the house, you're going in. Um, so went in that Friday, as I normally would, and got there. And we sat there talking, and there were only a couple of us from the group that were in that day. So we ordered, as we usually would. I said, I'll go pick it up. And we'll just figure it out when we get back and just sit down and enjoy like we normally do. So ordered the food, paid for it online, went to pick it up, grabbed the bag, and it's a big bag. It's always a big bag because depending on how many people had, they would put all the orders in separate bags inside of one large bag or two large bags, depending on the number we had. So it was never a problem. Get back to the building with the food, open up the big bag, go to pull out the separate bags. There's no separate bags. It's all inside this one big bag. So we've got, I think we had, it was 4 or 5 people that were there. And so I pulled the burgers out and I realized, oh, this could be a problem. And it turned out it was a problem because one of the guys ordered spicy Cajun fries. And all the fries were in that one big bag, not separate bags. So at Five Guys, when you go, when they season the fry, they just put it all in there and they shake the bag around and away they go. So now we have all orders of spicy Cajun fries and no plain fries. And if you know Five Guys, you've been there, the fries are phenomenal. So you're going to be disappointed if you don't have the ones you want. And so that's what happened. We had one guy that was just like, yeah, I don't like spices. I'm not big on them, and it's fine. I'll wait. I'll worry about it next week. Don't worry about it. Not a big deal. So we all ate lunch, and we had some extra fries for all of us, which was nice. Too bad for him though, because he didn't get any fries at all that day. So I just said to one of the guys, I said, you know what, I'm gonna just do this, send a quick email, ask them to make sure that when we go back there again, you know, that we do the separate bags like they always did. Might have been just an oversight because it was a snowy day. These things happen, not a big deal. He goes, yeah, probably not a bad idea. And I said, yeah, just let's just nip it in the bud. So where we go there every Friday, and we're spending a lot of money. That day they probably did no business that day anyway because of the snow, and we got what 5 people went in there at $15 a piece. That's $75 that they wouldn't have had that day had we not gone in. So I sent an email later that afternoon just saying, hey, just letting you know, we come there every Friday. We have this range of people that order from you, and we love coming there. We love the burgers. We love the fries. We love everything about it. Nothing bad about it. And just want to make sure that you guys can please, if you see these orders come in, because it's always the same name. That's the header of the order with all the individual orders on it. If we just put them in separate bags and then one big bag like you usually do, we'd really appreciate that. Again, we love Five Guys. Sincerely, my name, and that was it. Sent it off. Get an email back about a couple hours later saying, "Hey, just so you know, really sorry about that. We were. I'll tell you what. To make it up for you, we'll send you a gift card. So next time you come in, you can use the gift card." And didn't address the separate bags at all. Just skated right over that. Um, that was kind of a problem to me because the thing that I said was that I'm not upset about anything else but the fact separate bags. Just take care of that and I'm good. Not a big deal. Um, Customer service 101, read an email. It's business 101, read an email. Never mind customer service. So I emailed back and I said, hey, we appreciate the thought of a gift card, but from other orders we've had, we already have enough gift cards, but we can't use the gift cards online and redeem them. In order to pick up our food, we have to pay online before we come in to see you. So that's a problem. So no thank you on the gift card will pass. If you can just put things in separate bags, we'd appreciate that. If you can't, I guess we'll have to start looking elsewhere to take out business on Fridays. I wasn't being passive aggressive. I was just being honest. Look, we're asking for something simple: separate bags. Your gift card's no good to us, so no big deal because you could not redeem their gift cards online at that time. Um, so day goes by. I get home. I fall asleep. About 3 o'clock in the morning, my phone buzzes. I'm like, oh, what's that? I wake up, I look, and there's an email. It's from the manager emailing me back. Only he wasn't emailing me back. He was emailing his general manager. Now, I guess on the old iPhones, that when you email someone, you forward an email. So he was forwarding my email to his general manager to complain about me. But I guess on the original iPhones back then, when you forward an email from somebody, it includes the original sender on the email. So I was on this email that was being sent to the general manager. Probably not what he wanted. So I open it up and I read it. I am flabbergasted, to say the least, of what it said. It had lots of bad things to say about me and my tool coworkers, and said that if I want free French fries, I can go somewhere else to get them because he's not worried about my free French fries. It was never about free French fries. I never said anything about free. I never said anything about we want money back. I never said we wanted anything for free. I said just separate the bags. Pretty simple. So I go into work the next morning and I see one of the programmers. And I say, hey, I got this email back and I don't have a problem with come after me because whatever, come after me all you want. I got thick skin. I'll come back at you. And I said, I have a problem with you calling you a bunch of tools because you're not. You had nothing to do with this. I told you what I was going to do. I did this on my behalf and just said, can you just do this for all of us? And I have a problem with his response. And he goes, oh, do me a favor. Before you respond to that, take a screenshot of that. And are you on Twitter? I said, yeah, but I have not a lot of followers, so I'm kind of new to it. Not really my thing. He goes, oh, I do online role playing and I have a lot of followers. And I said, okay. Didn't really even dawn on me, anything like that. Whatever. So I take the screenshot, I tweet it out and tag him on it and tag them on it and just saying, don't know what this is about, and kind of put the email in there. And sent it to him. Next thing, my phone is sitting on my desk and it just starts just buzzing like crazy. Every 3 to 5 seconds is buzzing. I'm going, what is going on? So people are retweeting the tweet that he sent out. And next thing I know, about half an hour later, I get an email from Five Guys Corporate because they had seen my email address because I was not very smart with my screenshot. I screenshotted the whole email, including my email address at the top, which so now Five Guys has my email, and anybody else in the world that wanted it had it as well. And they reach out, public relations, saying, hey, we want to take care of this, nip this in the bud. There's a problem. Can you please reach out to us? Sure, not a problem. So I reach out and I said, I talked to the person. I said, again, this is not about anything for free. This is about separate bags. And it's getting out of hand. And I go back to my desk and someone says, hey, you're on Press Hilton. I said, what? They said, you're on Press Hilton's website. I said, what do you mean I'm on Press Hilton? Who's Press Hilton? I don't even know who that is at that time. So I'm on his website. So next thing I know, I go and I pull up the stories there about me and Five Guys and all this stuff. Then someone says, hey, I was just doing some searching. You're on the Daily Mail UK. I'm like, stop. So now I'm on the Daily Mail UK. Next thing I know, I'm on the New York Daily News. I'm there as well. There's an article there about it. And then I think everything's going to calm down, and it's not. 'Cause I'm emailing back and forth with their PR and just doing that. And then the next morning, I'm driving to work, and one of my friends from work calls me up and says, "Hey, you got to turn on the radio. You're on the radio right now." I said, "No, I'm driving to work." He goes, "No, you're on the radio." So I said, "Okay." So I had a feeling I knew he was listening to it, so I turned on that station, and yep, they're talking about the jerk who wanted free French fries from Five Guys, and this whole big. And I said, "No." So it just so happened that the morning host, I knew back then. We were friends. We would we knew each other from other places, and so I had the private line to the studio, and I called up and spoke to his assistant. Asked the phone. I told him who I was, and he goes, "Oh yeah, I've been on the air before, so no big deal." He goes, "Yeah." He said, "What's going on today?" I said, "Well, you're talking about me on there." He goes, "No, we're talking about some idiot with Five Guys and French fries. They wanted free fries." I said, "No, read the email address on that." So I started reading it. He goes, "Oh my God, that's you." I said, "Yes, that's me." So he goes, "Hang on, I'm getting you on the air." So about 2 minutes go by. I get on the air. I say good morning to both the host and his counterpart. And I said, "You realize you're talking about me, right?" He goes, "No, we're not." I said, "You are." I said, "Look at the email address." He goes, "Oh, that is you." I said, "Yes, it is." I said, and his co-host says, "Well, you're kind of a jerk, you know." I said, "No, I'm actually not. This is what it's about. It was about making sure they just put separate bags with these French fries." Because everyone knows if you get French fries at Five Guys, if you mix up Cajun fries with plain fries, you've got all Cajun fries. If somebody doesn't want Cajun fries, they're not getting not Cajun fries. So the saga continued after that. Uh, Reached an agreement with Five Guys after talking to one of my brother-in-laws um, about how we could make it a positive for both. Um, so what Five Guys eventually wound up doing was donating gift cards and money to a new Wounded Warrior Project office that was opening in Cambridge, Mass. And they invited me to come into the grand opening. And I went in, said, "Hi, my name is John. I got an invite to this." And the one behind the desk goes, "You're the Five Guys guy." Yeah, so that's me. I'm the Five Guys guy. If you want to see the whole story, and you can read about it yourself and read about what a bad person I am, you can just Google Five Guys mistakenly emails customer. I could have you use another word, but I again don't want to get any type of censoring on my new channel here. It pays to be polarizing. In this way, I definitely may have been a polarizing influence, but I was also a stabilizing influence at the same time. So if you would leave a comment for more content like this, because I have plenty of stories, please hit the like button and subscribe. I'd appreciate that as well. Anyway, if more content again as well. So thank you so much for taking a look at this, and have a good day.